Welcome back to Our Issues Milwaukee. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. This morning, we've been discussing Milwaukee's 50th anniversary celebration of Juneteenth. Troops in Galveston, Texas arrived there in 1865, a full 2.5 years after the signing of the Emancipation Proclamation that the slaves were free. So Juneteenth honors the end of slavery in the U.S. and is considered the longest running African-American holiday. My next guests represent what Juneteenth is all about. They wear the crowns as Miss Juneteenth 2020, Ayanna Bennet, and Mr Juneteenth 2020, Rain Riley. How are you?
Doing good. How are you doing?
I'm glad you guys are doing well, and thank you for joining us today. And as I stated, you were both, and you are still, until your reign ends, Mr. and Miss Juneteenth 2020. So starting with Ayanna, talk about what this title has meant to you.
This title is meant to me. Basically, I feel like it's just a banner of pride. It's just like an invisible banner of pride that I wear. Being able to, have this great title and also like be a voice for the youth, because I do a lot of like speaking, and as you know, I've worked with Jam in 98.3 for the MLK spoken word, and being able to just do all those wonderful things and being able to just be a voice for the youth and our community as a whole. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. And Rain, what about you? What does this mean for you?
Yeah, it's a really great honor. We have a lot of young Black talent, especially here in Milwaukee. So being able to be selected for this, it was a really good opportunity, and a lot of people have really been encouraging me about it, and it's become like a big thing, really, too. And I think it's great to see how involved people are with it and how passionate people are with it, too.
Absolutely. And I'm sure you guys understand the passion when you think about the history that goes along with Juneteenth. It really is a big deal. And so to have you all serve as a voice for the youth for this reign really means a lot, especially when you look at everything that has gone on over the last year and a half. You have the pandemic, you had racial injustice and social injustice, all these different things happening. So as young people, as our future leaders, I'm interested in knowing what you guys think about everything that has gone on and what you hope to see in the future as you become tomorrow's leaders.
I think with everything that has gone on, we see that just in our country that we have come so far, yet we have so far to go. And one thing that one of my teachers, he had showed us a butterfly circus movie, and one of the greatest things that I took away from it is that the greater the struggle, the greater the triumph. So with all that has happened and with all that is going on, we can take that as an opportunity to rise together, especially within the Black community. So that we can rise above, and even throughout the struggle, that we can come out in the end and be victorious and prevail further. So yeah.
Yeah. Rain, what are your thoughts?
I think it just served as a reminder to us to show that progression is a long and never really ending journey. So I think prior to 2020, we were all kind of, well, at least me, I had a sense of, things are getting better and things are fine. But when you deal in all the racial tensions that were going on along with the pandemic, it reality kind of shows this ugly face. And it shows that even though we've come far, there's a lot more work to do. So it's a blessing and a curse. It got people out of their comfort zone, and I think it's really made people a lot more active, and people really wanting more change now instead of just being comfortable.
Absolutely. No more of the status quo, that's for sure. And Rain, you actually made history last year along with Mr. Juneteenth Jr., who is Christian Wilder, as the first ever Mr. Juneteenth and Mr. Juneteenth Jr. in Milwaukee. So that's pretty special because people always remember the first. So to take on this role as a Black male, talk about that.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking. There's been a lot of discussion about Black men and how we fit into society and how society expects us to act, or the different stereotypes that follow us, and all those other things, especially coming off of 2020. So I was really able to understand how important this role is. It was a little overwhelming at first, if I'm being honest, just to be the first. But I mean, I think it serves good because I'll be able to serve as a role model to other people before me. It's also really shocking because I mean, I know personally there's a lot of Black men that would be eager for an opportunity like this, and I think the next Mr. Juneteenth we see is going to be really interesting.
Yeah, I totally agree. And you have certainly set the tone. And one day soon we'll meet the next Mr. and Miss Juneteenth and Little Miss Juneteenth. And she is Ayanna Kelly. I don't want to leave her out. So what I did want to really focus on are your futures because Ayanna, you're going to be a junior in high school, and Rain, you're getting ready to go away to college. What is it that you all want to do in the future, and how do you hope to change some of the things the way they are in our society today?
Oh, do you want to go, Ray?
Yeah, I can go first.
Okay.
So as far as my future, I mean, the big thing for me is that I always want to do something that I was passionate about, but also something that kind of had an impact. I don't just really want to, live a life and then nothing really happens or I don't really make any change in it. So there's plenty of issues. I mean, as far as healthcare, education, worker rights, I mean, social issues. So we can go down all the list. So I really like to touch on all those things and really try to solve those, which of course is going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. So I really just want to be able to put myself in a situation for the future where I can dedicate myself to, making not only America, but the world entirely as a better place. I think that'd be something I'm really interested in.
Yeah, Ayanna?
Okay, so I am very passionate about medicine. One thing that I want to do is I want to be a family nurse practitioner or a general nurse practitioner, or go in to obstetrics and or gynecology, due to the fact that within the Black community, a lot of doctors take our words frivolously and they don't totally listen. And it is important for there to be more Black people within the medical field so that we can better accommodate all the people that come in, because there are so many environmental, sociocultural, biological factors that go into health that isn't totally taken into consideration when dealing with Black people. So I want to help like with families or mothers and babies and get towards the root so that we can make sure that these health problems that we have that are mostly focused on the Black community and just people of color as a whole are solved, and, make people of color, more encouraged to go into the medical field and see that, hey, this is something that I can do. So yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I think you both serve as great examples of what can be done, and you're making us all proud, and you have served your titles well. Thank you both, and the best to both of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Ayanna Bennet is Miss Juneteenth 2020, and Rain Riley is Mr. Juneteenth 2020. Again, for more information on this year's 50th anniversary of Juneteenth, visit northcotthouse.org or call 414-372-3770. That is going to do it for today's show. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. As always, thank you for watching, and I hope you join us again next week as we take another look at Our Issues Milwaukee. Have a great day.